yo. Oh, hey. It's that kind of morning. It's different intro song kind of morning. Good morning, guys. Great to see you. Happy freaking Friday. We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? You know what I'm saying? That's Friday vibes. That's October vibes. That's up only vibes. Good morning, Lemon. Good morning, Cosmos. Patrick, GM, sir. Good to see you, boys. Yeah. That feels more like it. God, that just needs to be the intro for this show. Man, every damn day. Yeah. Yeah, vibes. You gotta hydrate before you go into these things, man. It gets intense. I'm not done. Hang on. I gotta get a little stimmy here too. Hang on. You gotta zin it up. We're getting in it. All right, here we go. Yes, sir. There we go. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. October the 18th. Feeling pretty freaking fantastic. I do want to say I'm gonna kick this off with something I wasn't quite expecting. Dare I say a bit of breaking news, fam. In the midst of a hack, in the midst of, oh no, someone getting drained. This is actually a super freaking bummer. Tapioca DAO. Are you guys familiar? I'm really not, but big hacks take center stage. And there's a big one that's actively happening here as of, let's say, the last hour or so here. So the Tapioca DAO, and I believe their TAP token may be over at this point, but seems like a lot of funds were just stolen here again in the past hour or so. Millions, at least millions. Here's a $1.3 million transaction. 3 million here. 300,000 in total. I don't know how much is lost in this. And I think what you're looking at, well, first of all, this is some type of liquidity platform. I wish I was more familiar with it. I'm not. This is just on my radar here again, just before kicking off. But mint, borrow, lend, leverage, multi-chain, omni-chain. So this is actually pretty darn cool. But I did see some messages in their Discord. People are devastated. I think some people lost their entire portfolio, their life savings. I mean, all in on this. And man, you can't go all in, dude. Don't go all in on anything here. I don't trust much here. I don't even trust Solana. I mean, Solana's as good as you get, and I don't trust Solana. I don't trust any of these platforms. I just don't. I think there's a little kind of social engineering here. I think this was somebody who downloaded like a meeting software, maybe for an interview. It was somebody on the team itself who had their account compromised. Must have had access to wherever these funds were held. It really, really brutal. So Zach did some digging here. At this point, the LP is completely drained. Like, there's nothing to salvage. Best they can hope for is some kind of, sometimes they'll return funds for a fee. Maybe it's a white hat hacker that actually ended up stealing this stuff. Yeah, Lemon Zach's already on the case. And, yeah. Bummer. Just bummer. John, clickbait. There's no clickbait here, ever. Not once ever have we done a clickbaity headline. But for real, MoonPay Venmo, not clickbait. Real deal. Really freaking exciting. We'll get to that in a quick moment. We'll get up to date on Tapioca, I think, later today. We'll see what the real fallout is from that, but pretty big. Again, I think a team member interview, meeting software, he installed it, compromised all their shit. Brutal. And you know what? I was going to mention this towards the end, but because we're, kind of on topic here, again, I don't trust anyone. Like I said, don't trust Solana. Eigenlayer was supposed to be basically the biggest thing happening this year. Just top 5 biggest things happening. And even these guys can't get it right. Just brutal. I mean, from not being able to lock up tokens to not being able to secure their X account. So the Eigenlayer X account was hacked this morning. Tweeting out malicious links here too. It's awful out there. Again, I don't trust anyone. I've mentioned, trading in the Solana meme coin ecosystem and using the Trojan bot. I don't trust the Trojan bot. I got to get much better at this, but moving funds right out of that bot into whatever layer I feel, wallet I feel most comfortable with. But even at the wallet level, I don't feel super comfortable. I don't. I just feel like everything is just waiting to get drained here, one way or another. So, it's ugly out there. It's ugly. Now, this one, I love the story. I don't care. If somebody got wrecked here because of this, then bummer. I don't care. This is awesome. This is a feel-good story other than the dudes getting wrecked. You guys remember January of last year? Oh, earlier this year, as we're waiting for Bitcoin ETF approvals, we're edge of our seats, just waiting. We know it's coming. We know. We're positive. ETF approval's coming. And we're just waiting for an announcement from anybody. And all of a sudden, the SEC X account tweets out what you see here. Today, the SEC grants approval for Bitcoin ETFs for listing on all registered national securities exchanges. Like, holy shit, this is it. And Bitcoin soars. And we find out really quickly, the X account is hacked. Not real. I remember everybody was dying laughing at this. It was awesome. I love this stuff. That said, I know people do get wrecked. I know they do. Probably next level traders, but whatever. Our guy, Eric Council Jr., is the man responsible. 25-year-old from Alabama. Free Eric Council. Free the man. I don't think he's in prison, but it's a hell of a story. I don't know. I can't be the only one that I can't be the only one that likes that stuff. Keith Grossman, if you're watching, former NFT Guild member, you should come on sometime. Mr. Keith Grossman, you should come on the show. I would love to talk MoonPay. Man, you have an awesome journey in Web3 and crypto here, by the way, Keith. Absolutely crushing it. We're getting to MoonPay in a quick second here. Anyway, Eric Council Jr., free the man. Come on. No biggie. Hilarious story nonetheless. And again, I just think this is one of the funniest stories I've seen in a while. Immediately after hacking that account and posting that tweet, starts Googling SEC Gov hack. How can I know for sure if I'm being investigated by the FBI? What are signs you're under investigation by law enforcement or the FBI, even if you haven't been contacted by them? Oh man, guilty conscience, huh? Imagine the stress. Imagine the... you wouldn't be sleeping for weeks. You wouldn't be sleeping for months. Absolutely, absolutely brutal. I feel for this guy. I do. I feel for the guy. Like, I'm the kind of idiot who would do something like that without thinking of what that really means. It would be me. That would be me. So I feel for the guy. I hope it's the slap on the wrist. Come on. Anyway, funny story to me. Interesting story. And we didn't need it because ETFs were approved and it was beautiful. Guys, this to me is the biggest story in the space. Not just yesterday. This is one of the biggest stories in the space all year. I really believe this, guys. Venmo, 60 million users here in the States now can buy crypto. I swear I was thinking of a friend who years ago sent me some money to buy an NFT because I was telling her this is the future. This is life-changing stuff. $100, bought a piece of art from it doesn't matter what collection. Bought a piece of art, assuming early-ish NFTs. And by the way, 21 ain't early enough. Assuming I would help make her some money. I thought it was really cool. I wanted to get... She's a good friend. I wanted to get her a little exposure and onboard her. Anyway, wrecked. I'm sure that thing's worth 5 cents now. And I was thinking, man, I got to pay her back. And not just pay her back because I've done fine in the space. I need to give her that 100 needs to be 500 now. Even though that piece that we bought wasn't worth anything. I'm like, how could I get her money back? I could Zelle her. I'm like, but Venmo, which I don't use, but I'm like, Venmo everybody uses. That's the thought that was in my head. I'm like, Venmo, everybody uses that. And then this. Holy shit. Could I just send her crypto? And that I don't know yet. I've not dived into this as far as using it, but I'm assuming if you can use Venmo to buy crypto, I'm hoping I can send crypto to somebody. I'd much rather give her $500 in Sol or Bitcoin or ETH or whatever than send her cash. This is amazing. And what really gets me excited here, guys, as we're playing meme coins recently, right? I think a lot of us are. We're having a lot of fun trading meme coins. How easy is it when you have the right tool, the right application to fire $5, $10, $20 into whatever hot meme coin is cooking right now? Do you realize what's going to happen when Bitcoin hits an all-time high? Do you realize? Because without fail, Bitcoin all-time high is the best marketing for crypto, period. Doesn't matter, commercial, Super Bowl, whatever, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin all-time high is that, like, what's the little mosquito trap? That glowing purple bulb, and everybody flies into it. It's exactly what happens. When Bitcoin hits that all-time high, they're going to look right at their Venmo and be like, $5 into Bitcoin, $10 into Bitcoin. 60 million people. 60 million people with access to do that now. I don't think people, I mean this, I don't know if people appreciate really what's coming here. Because now over the past year or two, we have been building up these platforms and these applications and the ease of access and all the regulation stuff and ETF stuff has helped a lot to give people peace of mind, have solidified this stuff. It's not a scam. And not only is it not a scam now, people are starting to get these, they're starting to hear that this is maybe the future, that it is digital gold, like we already knew. And now they can buy it easier than ever before. And it's because of things like this. Let alone Moonshot, getting him into meme coins. I don't think people realize how quickly, how violently this crypto ecosystem will really explode. And it's because of things like this. Really, really, really big deal. Fuck, man, I kind of want to fire up Venmo for the first time ever and go buy some crypto. Big deal. Dude, and how cool seeing some of our favorite influencers in the promotional materials. Really cool stuff. Really cool. Don't underestimate how big a deal that is. God, that gets me excited just seeing it. Pretty freaking incredible. Dude, MoonPay had some other interesting news yesterday. World Chain, I think rebranded now to just World. This is from, is it OpenAI? Right? The ChatGPT people. Really getting here, getting their footprint here in the crypto ecosystem. And MoonPay, another one of their partners here in World Chain. Big stuff. MoonPay is crushing it. Again, MoonPay fam, we need to talk. We need to talk. I need you here. Man, really exciting stuff. And just like the MoonPay application and Moonshot, it's platforms and products like Ape Jupiter, a new meme coin trading platform, low fees. It's like the bot I'm using over in Telegram. Click, you buy your meme coin. That's it. It's that simple. Man, the normies are coming. The normies are coming. No disrespect, normies, but we want you here. I love the, hang on. Yeah, okay, John, that's a great point. Venmo is PayPal. PayPal's been crypto-friendly for a couple years. Yeah, you can almost see the dominoes falling. Like there is a, oh my God. I'm coming back to that GOAT comment. You see the dominoes falling, and this stuff happens. There's an order to things. So yeah, PayPal's been very crypto-friendly for a while, both NFTs and crypto directly. It's so great to see. PayPal, even with their own stablecoin, man, wild stuff. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Hang on. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Jesus Christ. Breaking news, GOAT hits another brand new all-time high. Jesus, $420 million market cap. Guys, I put GOAT in front of you at $7 million market cap. I fumbled the bag. I sold way too early, 30 mil. What would I be up right now? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60x? I would be up 60x. All of us. 60x if we bought then and held till now. Hey, if you got out ahead and you won, you won. You don't sweat this stuff. There will be more opportunities. GOAT is different. GOAT is very different. GOAT has one of the strongest narratives and stories and whatever out of any meme coin from any cycle, period. GOAT's a winner. GOAT's going to be a multi-billion-dollar token. It is. It ain't Moodang, although Moodang I still think hits a bill. GOAT's the one. GOAT is such a strong story. Incredible to see. John, thank you for shouting that out here. What a freaking run this thing is having. And just starting. What is Ben Kui? I might peek at that afterwards. Oh, man. GOAT's not done. Hey, if you want a relatively easy 2X, not financial advice, GOAT. It's got the strongest story, period. And it's got everybody's attention. It will continue to get everybody's attention. That is what it's built for. An LLM that's being fed 4chan data, and I'm assuming learning off all our tweets. This is a masterclass we're witnessing here in farming attention, but that's now financialized. GOAT is a big freaking deal. Man, do not underestimate this token. even at 420 mil. Don't underestimate this thing. Oh, my goodness, man. Wild, wild, wild stuff. A lot of pieces are in place here for a monster run, and I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Let's get to the macro crypto market here. Some good news yesterday. Expected news, but good news. Unemployment claims 241,000. That is down from the previous reading. Again, it is what was expected yesterday. All this great news, guys, along with the unemployment numbers, with Bitcoin less than 8% away from all-time high. How can you not be excited about this? An all-time high is when people start flying in this space. They do. They will. People that had last cycle and bought the top, finally in profit. People who maybe were, I don't know, maybe in a little earlier, finally in much bigger profit, and then want to keep playing. All-time high is the most important thing here. To crypto, to meme coins, to NFTs, to all of it. All-time high Bitcoin means we're off to the races, and it's coming. We're not far off. And again, at this point, deep into October, we're well up from the beginning of the month. Started the month at 63K. Right now, still at 67. Let me refresh that. Let me see if we're actually up a little higher. We're getting very close to 68K. And I don't think in the 70s is terribly far off here, guys. ETH at 2,600. Solana at 152. By the way, does MoonPay have a token? I don't think they do. But I wouldn't be shocked at some point if they launch something. Maybe they go the stablecoin route. I don't know. None of that would shock me. Anyway, crypto looking pretty damn decent this morning. Love to see it. ETFs, starting with the Bitcoin ETFs, 470 million in inflows yesterday. What a monster week we're having. Look at this. I'm going to try to math in my head real quick. 16. We are at like 1.6 billion in inflows this week in just 4 days. A monster week for the Bitcoin ETFs, especially is that iShares? iBit. There we go. The iBit ETF especially, just gobbling up that Bitcoin. Fantastic. And on the ETH side, a monster day too. We don't see this often, but 48 million in inflows and the Ethereum ETFs. If the historical numbers here went back further, we would probably see that as one of the biggest days for ETH inflows to date. Really, really monster day across the board here in the ETFs. Love to see it. The NFT market, also a really solid day. Our 8th day in a row, I believe now, of sales over 10 mil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days straight. 11.6 million in cross-chain sales yesterday. Unique sellers down, unique buyers down. Total transactions, wow, entirely flat. Look at that. About 250 more. Transactions. 250 more transactions. That's so funny. Almost entirely flat there on the transactions. Trade profits, ugly though. 1.2 million in the negative. Felt like we were creeping closer and closer to that number. And we crossed it. It's a number I just don't like seeing. Obviously, want to see us in the positive, but something about that million threshold just gets me. Big losses there. And today, I don't know if we keep up this pace, we're not going to break 10 mil. About halfway through this 24-hour data period and just 4.6 million in sales. So we'll certainly keep our eyes on that. And as we've expected lately, profits in the negative today too. Top collections move in this market. Beautiful stuff here. D-Market yet again on top of the collection rankings, followed by the brand new Gizmo the Cat. One of 2 brand new Gizmo collections over on the Bitcoin ecosystem. Love this one. We'll talk about that in a quick moment here. Love it, though. We got Guild of Guardian Heroes, Sorare, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Fraganas, Dozuki, ETH Bull Shark, not familiar. I think it's a liquidity position of some sort. Azuki, Pudgy Penguins. I'm going to push Puppets in the top 10. I don't know why. I kind of feel like it would replace Bull Shark, because I don't think that's a typical NFT collection. So shout out to the Puppets and their ever-growing ecosystem of derivatives spreading world peace. I'm a believer now. I didn't used to be. Oh, man, John. What JPEG, John? What JPEG? Did you lose something? Let me see here. Yes, sir. Yeah, Litecoin ETF filing. Yes. Same person group, whatever, that filed for the a Ripple ETF, setting the stage for, hoping that there's a Trump wins the presidency and those get a fast track. So yeah. John, what NFT, what JPEG you trying to get back? Does GOAT have a use case? No. It's a meme coin, but a meme coin that's powered or promoted or it's driven by this really strong AI narrative. And the more derivatives and copycats we see there, just the hotter that token gets. Goat's the real deal. Lemon can sell or hold crypto on PayPal currently in the UK. Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, and BCH. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, PayPal's like, they're all in. They're all in. Anyway, Goat's not done. Goat's nowhere close to done. Top sale in the past 24 hours, Azuki 5627. Really nice Azuki there. That's not a Spirit? What is that? Really nice, though. 45 ETH, 118,000 bucks. A couple CryptoPunk sales. Something unknown origin. I would just guess. I don't know for sure, but I would guess it's an X copy. In fact, I'm going to hop over to the X copy sales bot and see if we see something in that feed. Let's peek real quick. If not an X copy, I wonder what it is. It could be a Botto. Wouldn't be shocked if it's a Botto because we got news coming from there, and AI is such a hot meta right now. Yeah, it's not an X copy. So whatever that known origin piece is, not sure, but a big old art sale. A big old art sale. There is the Azuki, by the way. Really nice. Okay, so rare. I don't know if it's a legendary. I don't know what exactly. Maybe that water hair trait is incredibly rare. I don't know why that one goes for such a premium, but really, really nice. Azuki cooking. I feel like Azuki's one of those that's probably got some big news to drop and maybe waiting. Maybe a little waiting game, waiting for the market to really be dialed up in NFT specifically. We'll see. But I have a feeling they're going to be coming on strong with something here. Oh, hang on. I think we may have a little Zach XBT update. Okay, unrelated. I'm going to put this on the screen just because it's kind of relevant. Kinda. I don't know what this is. Masa. It's not really related, but what do they got going on here? Earn tokens by becoming a miner. Zach replying, do you want to share with your community why your team did not disclose a 6-figure hack to the community that happened? Oh, this is just last month. Man, Zach. Absolutely savage. All right. More hacks. There's so many more hacks than we even are we're aware of, guys. It's scary out there. All right, what else? Let me just peek real quick. Some Bored Ape sales at Kennel Club. NFT selling. By the way, Ape Fest rocking right now. Really excited, actually. Later today, Ape Fest in the Metaverse. Right? In the other side Metaverse, Ape Fest live. Love it. I'll be there. In fact, the afternoon show, we will be live in the Metaverse. At least I will if Henry and Joe can actually load it up and join. I'm sure they will, but I'll certainly be in there. So for the afternoon show, guys, if you want to meet up in the Metaverse, let's do it. Let's make it happen. We'll touch on that in a moment. I do want to talk about the Gizmo collection. Let's pull that up again. I think there's something special there. I think. Gizmo the cat. Again, one of 2 new Gizmo collections. 500,000 sales. Free mint shot up to 0.0029. Did it touch 0.003? I'm not sure, but a nice win for anybody who did get to mint that. Look, here's what's so cool is people who weren't really familiar with it. But the art, obviously a derivative of puppets. And so it really resonates with people who get puppets, who get the cultiness of it, which is the meta. Somebody like Adam sees it, likes it, loves it, he says, and then asking questions about it. I think we're going to see quite a bit of that, guys. People like me, no exposure to puppets. I have no other puppet derivatives even too, but I did get one of these. Didn't mint, but I bought on secondary. I really like these, and I really think this collection maybe has potential. Did any of you get to mint? Oh, John, I love that. I love Top Shot and all day. Love it. I bought my first Top Shot in a while. A couple months ago, I bought a Caitlin Clark rookie. Love it. Yeah, I think you probably got a lot of Top Shot. Everybody in the space is kind of a Top Shot collector at this point. But Gizmo the cat, I think these are, it's hard to call them special, but kind of leans that direction. Great derivative, great story, great narrative, in a roundabout way supported by Le Puppeteer, right? The creator, the who makes the art behind this, or that all of this is inspired by. But there you go. Gizmo the cat, 0.0024. I am strongly considering grabbing another from secondary here. Got one. But I think when the cycle really starts ramping up and puppets are well out of reach, man, maybe people are going to start grabbing up these Gizmo the cats to get, a little exposure to that ecosystem. I dig it. And don't forget, there's the Gizmo rune. And that's where my biggest exposure is, right here. Gizmo Imaginary Kitten. I got bags of that. I'm not selling. I think we got some, I know we got some stuff coming from Magic Eden soon to make trading runes easier. I'm not selling this. I think there's major potential here in the rune. But also, again, Gizmo. Gizmo's just going to be top of mind for a lot of people. I think that collection has maybe got some legs. Keep your eyes on that, fam. Okay, speaking of Botto, I do want to do digging here. I want to see if it was a Botto piece that sold. But Botto, TLDR, Botto is a really early AI art project. I think this is just incredible. Mario Klingemann, Quasimondo is what he goes by. Awesome artist. One of the first artists, one of the first ever NFTs I collected here in the space through NFT boxes. Awesome artist. This is a, picture like a ChatGPT. This is an AI, is it an LLM? But that a group of people in this Botto, I think it's a Botto DAO, together are creating artwork. So a group of people creating art together, prompting it together. And those pieces are some early AI pieces at this point. It's a really special collection, it is, and those do go for quite a bit. When those pieces sell, they sell for a lot. That's why I'm thinking, again, maybe that known origin piece was a Botto piece. But we got 6 pieces of art from Botto being sold at Sotheby's. When does that go live? Got to pay attention to this with AI being the meta right now, and GOAT is what we're looking at. That shows just how big it is right now, but man, where it's going to go, I think... I think this is tip of the iceberg here. And so does AI art benefit from the AI craze too? I think it does. The 6 artworks presented in Sotheby's. Okay, expected to fetch $200,000 to $300,000. I'm assuming for the collection of 6 altogether. Quasimondo's amazing, dude. He's a guy that people probably, if he's not on your radar, probably should be on your radar. Really, probably should be on your radar. And I wonder if at some point his artwork's going to have some solid value. He's got collectors. Plenty of stuff has got some value already. I collect him on ETH. I collect him over on Tezos. But he's amazing. Here, let's peek at some of these. They're great. They really are. And again, just keep in mind the narrative. They are early AI art. It's an art play, it's an AI play, it's a DAO play, really interesting stuff. This one right here, exposed stream, expected to fetch $80,000 to $120,000. I dig it. Another $80,000 to $120K. This one $10,000 to $15,000. And this one $15,000 to $20K. $25,000 to $40,000. It's a nice lot. It's certainly a nice lot. We'll keep our eyes on those prices there. If it exceeds those expectations, maybe tells us a little more. Oh, here's a final one again, $10,000 to $15K. Tells us maybe a little more how back we might be. Art specifically, how close we are to a real art meta kicking off. I think it's here. Yeah, Lemon, there's Les Auger. That's a really great point. In fact, let me pull those up. Let me pull those up because that's interesting. Is that a Le Puppeteer? Did he create them, or is it the same person who ended up creating the Puppets collection? Because as best I remember, Le Puppeteer didn't make the Bitcoin Puppets collection either. It was more like, again, the inspiration for it. Do I have that right, or did Le Puppeteer actually make it? But Lassa J, fuck it, I don't know these names. Whoever, oh wow. Bitcoin Gizmos. This is the second collection here. So 1 and 2. The 1 and 2 collections on Bitcoin are the 2 Gizmos collections. But the person behind Puppets had a collection over on ETH that then was bridged or teleburned over to Bitcoin, and that is this collection here. And Lemon, it's a really great point. This is probably a screaming deal here at 0.009. Same person behind Puppets is behind this collection here. These came out and got faded pretty quick too, and I think maybe people are waking up. And Lemon, it's thanks to somebody like you actually reminding people about it. Yeah, this is a really, really smart, I think, a really smart play. Look at how silly they are. They're fucking great. Man, I love them. Dude, you got me thinking I might need to scoop one up. Dude, I love these. Obviously, they look better the more valuable they are, but yeah, pretty great. Okay, yeah, not financial advice, but I think you're looking at something worth your time at least, worth a little attention. Do a little digging into it, but I think if you think puppets are still going to cook, if you think Gizmo's going to cook still, I don't see how these don't cook, especially the meta, the cult meta. Quite a culty collection. Yeah, looks good. Good shout, Lemon. All right, we'll keep our eye on the Botto auctions. All right, this is why I'm really, really excited about runes, ordinals as a whole. Has a lot to do with Magic Eden and the tools they're building out. Look, Bitcoin, the ordinals ecosystem is not the easiest to trade in for a lot of reasons. It's expensive. Very cabal over there, man. Okay, you guys who trade over in Bitcoin and had a lot of experience over on ETH, and you're familiar with the cabal. You know, you're familiar with how insiders kind of run the thing and who gets whitelists, right? I feel like Bitcoin is maybe more extreme than anything we've seen before, as far as the same cabal getting whitelists to everything. And I don't know, it just feels like that to me. Do you guys agree? And that's just one of the reasons I think Bitcoin is a harder ecosystem to break into. I don't want to say do well, because I think that all this stuff is so undervalued that basically all of it pumps, but it's a tricky ecosystem, partially because of that, again, partially because it's so expensive. But also, man, you go and buy something and you don't know if it's going to actually make it to your wallet, or if somebody's going to outbid you, pay a higher fee, and actually scoop that out right from under you. And that happens a lot. But Magic Eden is looking to solve that problem. And that's what I love about Magic Eden. They're degens. They know the trials and tribulations of the collectors, and they're building ways to improve on it. So here we go. We have a big week. Next week, they're calling it Bitcoin Week. Starting, is that Monday? I think that's Monday, on the 21st. Yes, Monday. They are hosting a Spaces to outline their plan for Bitcoin on Magic Eden. And they're introducing something called Total Mempool Protection. That goes live next week. Great. And that should kill the sniping, which is, again, great. We've needed that. I can't tell you how many times, and I've seen some of you guys mention this before too. You've bought something, and then it just doesn't show up. And again, it's because somebody outbid you. They scooped it out from under you, and it's so tricky. If somebody fat fingers a listing, or you're putting the time and you're hunting around a collection and you're seeing something maybe it's pretty rare that's near the floor and it doesn't belong there, and you go snipe it and somebody snipes it from you, man. It's brutal. And it makes people really not want to trade over in Bitcoin. But Magic Eden is fixing that. This is fantastic. So a lot of news coming next week, the details of how this works, when it works. They are saying, though, you see right here, you're going to notice if you list things, maybe or even buy things over on Magic Eden, you're going to get multiple transactions to sign instead of maybe just one you would be used to seeing. You're going to have a couple, because this is now going to work with the old way of listing, but also the new way, until they can fully migrate over to this new process. So this applies to runes and ordinals. Listings use both the old and new methods, transitioning to the new RBF. What does RBF stand for? Let me think here. RBF. For the life of me, I can't think. Does anybody know RBF? Yeah, I cannot think of what RBF stands for, but just know that it has to do with the protection coming for buyers. When you click buy, you're going to be able to feel confident that you're actually, there it is, Lemon, real big fish. There we go. And Lemon, also a really, really good point here. Lazage looks better on ETH, higher quality images. Yeah. Yeah, funny like compression or low res images on the Bitcoin side. I don't know if that's what's actually on chain or if that's what just Magic Eden's interface shows. I'm not sure, but they definitely are higher quality over on the ETH side. With that said, it's probably worth looking at the ETH side because I don't know if they've all been bridged over. Again, I've only dabbled in that collection when they first launched. So you might find some deals on the ETH side. You might see some like pretty cool arbitrage opportunities. Buy on ETH, bridge it over, teleburn it over, whatever, sell on Bitcoin. There might be maybe an opportunity there. So worth checking out. Anyway, next week, I think we'll have a lot more news about this new method being integrated on Magic Eden. It's a great step. And this will help more people come over to the Bitcoin ecosystem. So great stuff there. And that's why, because of innovations like that, that's why I'm really bullish on Runes specifically here. I'm bullish on Ordinals, but Runes specifically, I'm so sure going to cook. I'm excited. I'm going to retire off my Gizmos bags. No, I won't retire, but I expect to do pretty well. All right, I'm gonna as quick as I can get through the rest of our stories, and then I want to start peeking at some meme coins, the AI tokens, just peek at floor prices and NFT collections. But let's drop this abstract chain news. These guys are partnering with Involio. Look, I can't even get on their website to see what exactly it is, but it's basically like a portfolio analyzer tool, maybe balances and value kind of metrics. Something like that. Their tweets is just kind of like, it's not fluff, but it's like marketing terms. So like you can't really get a feel for what exactly it is there. Let me hop on their site, though. Maybe that says a little more. But I do know Abstract is cooking. I do know Abstract is going to be one of the biggest things out there, and I'm positive that they are sitting on news. Like I mentioned with Azuki, I think Abstract and even Pudgies as a whole, sitting on some big news to drop when this market really starts cooking. Man, I think we're going to see some cool shit out of these guys. Yeah, so like an analysis tool. Easily find top investors. There we go. Follow trending strategies. And again, something that helps you analyze your portfolio. Pretty cool. Consumer crypto. I dig it, boys. Moonbirds with I think it's a cool announcement. Miner, I don't know. I think we're still waiting to get all their full plans here too, but I like what they're doing. Moonbird is high on my list of things I want to collect before we start running. If we run. I'll say when we run. Let's be a little more confident here. Introducing a new character named Scout. It's a good-looking character. But it looks like this is like the hero of their ecosystem here. Scout's fearless, she's curious, and she's ready to rewrite history. Has the Dread finally met its match? I like it. They're setting up their lore. Expecting some kind of animation coming out of these guys. Doodles-esque, kind of. And remember, Moonbird's owned by Yuga Labs now. I think they're going to put some resources into building this out. I don't want to say copycat of what Doodles is doing. I think they're doing something really unique. But the animation stuff works. So I like to see this. I like to see these characters being built out. Their lore, their narrative. And I do want to be a part of that. Shout out to the great Biggie Poppins there. I like it. I like Scout. All right, you guys remember the Solana phone? Remember that? That was a cook. The phone that led to, I think, the Bonk airdrop. And, man, people ate. If you had the Solana phone, especially in the first batch of them, you ate. And now we have the ETH equivalent with the Ethereum phone. This is really, really cool. It's called the D-Gen 1. Not quite a phone, actually, but it is a mobile device. And I do think you're going to eat. I do think you're going to get all kinds of token airdrops. Let's check out the little promo here for it. It's a cool-looking device. I wish it were a phone, honestly. I would actually use it. Check this out, though, and I'm actually interested in getting one.
Censorship of online speech.
More surveillance.
They know everything about us.
It's really cool looking, man. It's really cool looking. I really like that. I really, just the design of it at least, but I have a feeling you get that, you're going to get all kinds of drops. Now I think this is actually on base. Yeah, okay, well the mint at the very least is on base. There you go. So the mint for this is on base, ships next year in the spring. Check this out though. I really want one of these. They're not cheap. But if you get some token airdrops, I bet you this pays for itself. I bet you it does. Only 50,000. I know that's 50,000 maybe sounds like a big number, but we're in the hundreds of thousands on the Solana phones. So here it is. You can mint this. It is 0.2 ETH. You can also pay in DGen. You can also pay with a debit credit card. Look, I am one of the many people who thinks the base DeFi ecosystem is going to cook. Going to absolutely cook. In fact, I was messaging my brother Henry the Grape last night, and I'm like, okay, dude, I'm pretty damn sure we're going to eat during the Solana meme coin craze. I'm pretty sure. But I'm like, dude, we need to get set up right now before the meta really kicks into gear over on ETH and over on base. And I'm really sure the base DeFi ecosystem is going to be hot. Really hot. And if you agree, I have a feeling you're going to eat if you get this thing. I think all kinds of token drops to people who own this phone. That's what I think. Lemon features and all that. Of course, the stuff that matters, I really don't know. I assume it's like a wallet. So I assume you can transact on it. So why would you want to transact on this as opposed to, your desktop or your mobile device already? That I don't know. For me, it's simply because I think you're going to get token airdrops. That's it. It's literally that reason. And for me, it's look, if I had 0.2 ETH, for me, that would be worth the gamble. And I'll show you a couple things. Jesse, what's his name? Pollock from Base tweeting about this, bull posting about it. Let me find it. I mean, like, I kind of at the point where I follow Jesse. I think that guy's a winner. I think anything he's involved in is a winner. If you start getting tokens for having this thing, man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, somehow, some way. Look, if I can get some good meme coin wins over the next couple days, and if this doesn't sell out, I think I'm in. Let me also show you, too. I guess I'll shield Zenika's referral link. But he's got one in here, so I'll show you here. So the Solana phones worked out well for buyers. Running it back with the base phones. Yep, that's what it feels like to me. Worth a punt. That's it. It's a gamble. You roll the dice. It's worth the shot. 0.2, not cheap, also not crazy. We're talking about like $400, $450, some $400 to $500. Look, man, you can get a single airdrop that's probably worth that. I'm just throwing out random numbers here, but it feels, and a lot of this is by feels, it feels like something that probably pays for itself. I mean, man, Base is going to be super incentivized to be getting that DeFi ecosystem cooking. It just feels like a winner. It really does. Anyway, if you use Zenika's referral code, you get a 5% discount on your purchase. He gets 5% too. With Zenika going in, he bought 5. Max supply, he thinks is 50K. And if it sounds large, it is. But again, on the Solana side, man, 50K. If you got in 50K, you made some serious money. You really did. Yeah, I like it. So keep that on your radar. It's probably worth looking into. It's cool looking. At the very least, it's cool looking. But Lemon, to that point, like why? That's something I would also like to know. Runs the EthOS mobile operating system. Trustless light client, so your data is verified and you stay on chain. No more trusted third-party RPCs. I don't know why I would care. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would like to know what the killer feature is, because right now the killer feature is probably some token airdrops and whitelist and all that good stuff. For me, good enough. 0.2 ETH would help. All right, Yuga ecosystem, they've got some cool shit coming. They recently upgraded their ApeCoins contract. This is pretty cool. With the Layer 0 Omnichain Fungible Token Standard, I believe going back to our first story, layer 0 omnichain, that's exactly what Tapioca uses. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, this is actually kind of cool. You earn yield from doing nothing, just from holding ApeCoin. You don't have to stake. You don't have to do anything. Just part of the integration here. It's kind of a buff to ApeCoin. So pretty neat. I like seeing Yuga pushing in the tech front, and I expect a lot of that with. Look, maybe I don't know if OX Quid has anything to do with this, but him being the VP of blockchain over there in Yuga Labs for ApeChain, I expect all kinds of cool shit coming from them. Again, on the technical front. 6 hole. What are you saying here? Let's see. And Lemon again. Yeah. I'm exact same place as you. I want one. Don't know why and what you're doing exactly. Tokens for me. Tokens. 6 hole. The reason Helium switched to Solana from its native blockchain was speed. How the F is an ETH phone going to work? And who wants to pay gas? Yeah, it's a good point. I think the important takeaway or point there is it's actually base. It's what it looks like to me. So not on mainnet ETH, but on base. So fees, not really a concern there. But again, what does it do? Goes back to that. All right, 8Fest live now in Lisbon. They've got some fucking fantastic merch, guys. They've got some great merch. By the way, guys, smash the like, drop comments on YouTube, on X. It helps. Thank you. Fantastic freaking merch. You can buy it online. I bet they got all kinds of cool stuff in person too, but really, really good looking stuff. Man, full throttle over there, though. A lot going on. Again, 8Fest in the metaverse is today. I will certainly be there. I'll be doing the afternoon show live from there. In fact, I think the afternoon show I'm going to kick off. It's got to be like an hour early because I think this actually starts around 2 or 2:30 Eastern time. Or excuse me, that might be right. I think it's like 3 Eastern time. Either way, yeah, I think the afternoon show is going to come early because I want to be there for as much of the event as I can be. Anyway, check out the merch. I think Yuga usually kills it here, and no exception. Good looking stuff, man. Like that black shirt. Yeah, these are great. Not cheap, but really good looking stuff. I like the socks. Yep. Don't like the hats. Not bad. It's just not my style. Stickers, okay. Now this I like. These candles. Oh, these are cool. A BAYC bust. MAYC middle finger. Oh, I like them. I really like them. A ceramic. I thought this was an urn at first. It's cool. I like that. I like the mutant one better. Those are cool. I'm picturing like the most hardcore Yuga Bored Ape fanboy. Their whole room is decked out in this stuff. Like you picture, guys who collect action figures. Used to be me. But they got their action figures all over the room and posters on the wall and comic books framed and Funkos and comic books everywhere. I think there's Yuga Labs people like that. So entire room with this stuff everywhere. If I were a Bored Ape holder, especially somebody who had multiple Bored Apes and has done pretty damn well, I'd be all in. I would be in that cult. So I would have this. Yeah, my room would look insane. Ooh, that jacket's badass. Dude, they got great merch. They always have. Good looking stuff. Dude, it's so hard to believe. You guys remember a few years back, Eminem performs at 8Fest, right? Eminem did, right? That's crazy. That is crazy. Ronan, good to see you, man. Where are they doing the metaverse? Dude, it's going to be right in the other side metaverse. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, cool. Yeah, I picture people got, ape shit everywhere. Vru, good morning. Good to see you, man. But yeah, in the other side metaverse, I'm going to double check the time. We'll do it right now, but I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern time. There's going to be it's not a keynote, but there's going to be a main speech happening there. There's going to be poker, just exploring and stuff. I'm definitely going to be there. Okay, he premiered his video with Snoop. He didn't perform. Who was the biggest person they'd perform? I'm trying to remember. It was a big name. It wasn't Snoop. Snoop didn't perform either. Eagle Eye, GM, sir. I feel like they had a big performance. Here we go, though. 8 Fest. Oh, shit, it's tomorrow. Darn. Okay. Well, it just means I got to go live tomorrow. It might not be on this account. It's probably going to be on my Inside NFTs channel. But tomorrow, not today. Bummer. 3 p.m. Oh, I was so excited for today. I really thought our show would be here in the metaverse. I'm going to double check that time. I'm sure it's right, but I really thought today. Okay, they do have a keynote speech. That is between 4 and 5 p.m. Dude, I wonder if they'll show something off big. Picture like an Apple keynote. And usually they reveal a new product or application, some kind of killer application, right? Like it's a really, really big deal. And I wonder if Yuga Labs is now going to start using 8Fest for that. And we do see that at conferences, right? Like we've had so many special moments, the check your wallet moment from Azuki, things like that. I wonder if Yuga can pull off something like that, something that like, I don't know, gives us a spark. And that'd be really cool. I hope they do. There you go, poker tables, play money. So hop in there, play some poker. In fact, maybe that's something we can do during the stream is get a little poker game set up. 6 hole soon. I should be able to reveal date. We'll see. Really soon. Neo Tokyo. I've never seen their merch. I bet they're awesome, though. Yeah. And I'll end on this. And then let's go peek over some meme coins. But Wallet Connect, I've heard about this for weeks now. They're dropping a token. And there is a claim period. It's open right now. It is ending, man, imminently. Like it's in a couple hours. I'm so scared to click links now, guys. Man, I'm terrified. So I know this is official. I know it's legit. It's the correct account. I'm just like especially after all the hacks and stuff today. I just don't want to click and connect my wallet and whatever, but I mean, it's all you got to do it. So do some digging, verify this for yourself. But the Wallet Connect registration, and I imagine you guys have been here for a while, like years, you probably got some tokens coming. So you may want to check this out. You may want to register, see what your allocation is. Who knows? You never know when one of these cooks. It's like everybody was expecting Eigenlayer to cook. And I don't know if it did, right? So it's almost like the ones we expect to cook don't, and the ones nobody's thinking about could be the ones that actually cook. So I'm interested in Wallet Connect, and there's just not much time left here. So again, worth checking out if you've been trading here for years. I'm betting you got some kind of allocation coming your way. But if you wait, if you miss this deadline, I think you might be SOL. So shit, it just ended 10 minutes ago. Oh, man. Well, that sucks. Okay, luckily season 1. Maybe we can get in season 2, and maybe it's like probably not retroactive or what. You're probably getting less, but yeah, maybe there's hope still. Plus, we'll probably hear quite a bit from people about what this is going to look like. So, hang on. Did they close registration early? It feels like they did. When they said there's 24 hours to go, it was, less than 24 hours ago. So, hang on. Let's see if they address this. Even if they did, man, it's been open for weeks. So there's been plenty of time. Yeah, man. I mean, they I don't know. They said 1 day left 20 hours ago. So yeah, I don't know. That's I think it's fair. Yeah, dude. It's literally 10 minutes we missed it by here. Jeez. Bro, dude, yes. Like a nice fresh start on your PC. Like just yeah, man. I've been thinking a lot lately about how to like reset just everything, start fresh, new wallets, go through everything, transfer all the good shit over to wallets that I'm never going to connect anywhere. It's like finally do this stuff the right way, man. Probably not a bad idea, you know? Okay, let's look at floor prices. I want to get a feel for where we're at here. We looked at Bitcoin. I do want to look again, maybe a little deeper, but mixed bag over on Solana. You know what? I don't know why it is, but Fraganas, I still get this feel like they're going to cook at some point. There's just so many people in there that are, you know, really hardcore degens, and I think Fragana has some life in it. It's because people want it to be. People got bags over there. Retardio cooking. Again, on the Bitcoin side, actually a pretty red day here. Based Angel's up to 0.018. Look at that. I've got two of these bad boys. I bought my last one at 0.004. That was one of the easiest calls. It's just, you know, it's the only like officially recognized Retardio Milady derivative, right? There's a website that like catalogs all the, you know, like official derivatives, and Based Angel's the only one on Bitcoin. So that felt like something pretty automatic. And I think, yes, right now is the top, but I think Based Angel's 0.1. 0.1, you know, when this market really cooks. So I like those. Let's see. Puppets down, Node Monks down, Frogs down, Quantum Cats flat. Taproot Witches, do you guys think those get a little pump just in time for Halloween? I kind of expect them to. Also, I don't expect anything crazy from them either. But I know some of you guys minted, so certainly hope they do well. Always shouting out the Badgers. I think that is one of the most underrated and undervalued collections on Bitcoin. And full disclosure, I've got a bag, 10 of those or so. Minted them. That's my first ordinal. It is Honey Badgers. Serious cult. Really, really, really like Honey Badgers. In fact, I personally, I'd be a buyer right here. If I needed any more, if I wanted to make if I didn't want to keep myself like super liquid to play other things, I would keep grabbing these still. I really think these are as automatic as you can get. Really like them. Great whitelist, super degen, super active community. It's like between the activity of the community, how like in the trenches they are, and then the whitelist, man, to me, these pay for themselves, and not trying to steer anybody to buy them. I just really like them. I really like them. 10 of them, not selling. I really, really, really like these. All right, who else? Let's peek at, we didn't peek at ETH. All right, Pudgy's up a tiny bit. Azuki, Bored Apes. Yeah, kind of. It's a flat time in NFTs right now. It's, you know, the meme coin meta. Ooh. Looking at Peplicator, I want a guys, what was the Matt Fury collection like a year ago? Heads? Is it Heads? I think Heads is a really undervalued collection. Still, without me even looking at them, I'm going to assume they're at 1.5 ETH. I'm going to assume it's 1.5, and I think it's undervalued. Is that right? Wait. Okay, that's not it. Okay, these are at 1 ETH. Matt Fury, the creator of Pepe. And I think he's got an animated series. It may already be like happening like live now, but a new animated series or something with these as the characters. They scream Matt Fury. I don't know, something just tells me, and all my predictions are always, you know, peak of the market when things are cooking, when euphoria is just like everywhere. I think these cook. I see these at 3, 4, 5 ETH. I think 3 is safe, but I like these a lot. I've always wanted one. Smallish collection too. Couple thousand at the most. Yeah. Let's see. 1,000. 1,000 total. For like some pretty cool Matt Fury 1/1s. Man, I dig them. All right, quick peek at runes. We're gonna peek at Goat. Look at that dog at $560 million market cap. We're going to have Runes meta is not far off, guys. Man, it's not. Gizmo at 15 mil. Based Angel's got a rune too, worth mentioning that. Red Cat Romeo. What am I looking at? I kind of want to see decentralized. 10 mil. All right. Yeah, man. If you think you guys have seen the charts that show like in an ecosystem, say Solana or ETH, and the market cap of the meme coin ecosystem compared to the market cap of the main token, you already know the Bitcoin ecosystem, the fungible tokens are way undervalued. If you think it catches up, if you think there's parity across these chains, then runes are way undervalued still, like big time. Okay, GOAT. I want to check Sydney and Karen and Kundalini. But man, GOAT is just on an epic run. All right, still over 400 mil. This is wild. Yeah, we're looking at a really special token. $414 million market cap. Man, what a thing. Mudang, I imagine struggling. Oh, shit. What a bounce. Okay. Mudang got as low as like 80 mil yesterday. Now up to 112 mil. I still think an exchange listing is coming here. That's a nice rebound. Wow. I still think an exchange listing's coming. I do not think the Mudang story is over. I know I'm not alone there, but also I don't think a majority agree here. Oh, Jimmy, let me read this. I see Polly's name, and obviously I want to touch on that. Eagle Eye, I feel an imminent something, on the Bitcoin side. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I do feel it. All right, just, Jimmy, just your opinion here, because you don't have much inside time before June, July last year. Okay. But Polly brought Matt Fury out saying that Pond would give him $1 million for the Pepe because he wasn't given that by the Pepe team. Oh, I love that, by the way, dude. Yes, Polly took care of Matt Fury. It was super fucking cool. F-Sick? Yeah, Vru. Yeah. Dude, you're going to go all in on that? And I know you saw what their first pump fund did, right? I don't know what happened there, but I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so extractionary or whatever. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get what's going on. Well, good luck, honestly. I hope it cooks. Okay, I want to peek then at the other AI tokens. I don't think any of them are doing great now. Like, yeah, I mean, this is the pump fund that the FSIC people launched yesterday. And, like, you just keep doing it till one works? I don't get it. Like, I don't get the why. Tino, in and out of that one yesterday. I'm going to blow that away. Here's Karen, which people are trying to push this narrative that Karen is the Truth Terminal's girlfriend. So the Truth Terminal kind of, the thing that's really pumping the GOAT token. This battle between Karen and, where's Sydney? Hang on, let me find Sydney. Think here. Wow, hang on. Is Sydney's at 15 mil? Did I get out of Sydney? I got to double check this. When did this pump? My bags might be up pretty decently here. Hang on. Oh, I think I was totally out of Sydney. Oh, no, I'm in. Okay. I didn't put much in. What did I put in? I put in 1.5 Sol. I'm up decently in Sydney. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Really happy there. Okay. In Sydney at what? Let me see here. In Sydney at 7 mil. So about a 2x here. I'm not going to sell that either. I think Sydney, I truthfully don't know. But I'm going to stay in Sydney. We've got AI, was it Crystal Node? Not looking great, but also fun AI narrative with that one. Account followed by Mark Anderson, so still going to keep my eye on that. Opus, I don't know. Some of these, who fucking knows? There's not a lot of substance that's just riding that narrative. Kundalini also trying to play off of that Truth Terminal. Kundalini as a girl is in the bio of Truth Terminal. So just playing it, it's hoping that Truth Terminal mentions Kundalini and that it sends the token. That's it. That's the play. Dingus is dead. Fleshbang is dead. I'll put this on your radar, guys. Not this token specifically, but I've got a 12-year-old and 13-year-old. And I was asking them after we saw Skibbity like cook, and I was asking them what terms are like really, really hot right now. Oh, hang on. Let me see. Okay, Vrew. Yeah, they did it the wrong way. Posted CA after pump fund bonding curve. Okay. So basically dumping on buyers. Yuck, man. Yeah, I can't give it the benefit of the doubt right now. Obviously, I know the people on it and I feel bad, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right. Okay. Well, I hope it works. I do. So Jonkler. Okay, ask my kids what term. Let's like a skibbity or whatever fucking thing that the kids are all saying. And Jonkler. Jonkler is one of them. So is Phineas, right? Like what's his name? Playboy Cardi and Fiend, right? Well, the kids all say Phineas now. I think my daughter spelled it wrong. She said it's Finious. I think it's not. I think it's got to be like Fiend. But there is no Phineas yet if you spell it that way. If you spell it like Fiend, yeah, there's no. So, guys, yeah, there's no Phineas. And the Jonklers. Jonkler. There's a few Jonklers. I don't think any of them have cooked yet. Like, look at those market caps. Okay, so if you want some real cutting edge alpha right here, keep your eye out for a Jonkler token that rips. It's like a play on Joker, why so serious stuff, but it's like resonated with the kids. So keep your eye out for Jonkler. Keep your eye out for Phineas, which there's no Phineas tokens yet. There was something else too. There was one other, and I also didn't see tokens about it. But like, I'm gonna be using my kids to try to stay on top of shit. I am. Jonkler, I like. Jonkler kind of sounds cool, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see something there. Because like, check out the Skibby token. Yeah, this thing, dude. If you got in this early, you ate. Hit 50 mil market cap, right? So we'll see if we get a repeat with like a Jonkler or something. It's cool. Got to follow the kids, man. They'll be driving this shit. Okay, I might exit my Sydney. I don't know. It looks kind of strong, doesn't it? Wow, dude, 36 mil in volume. Okay, I'm not selling Sydney. Not yet. Damn, though. Dude, super freaking impressive. Yeah, we'll ride that a little longer. I like it. I wonder if Truth Terminal mentioned Sydney. I wonder. Dude, this thing is funny, man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that it said anything new here. If it does, token sends. And it very likely, as easy as it could say Sydney, it might say Karen. Karen is who he said he's named something after his girlfriend and named it Karen, right? So Karen's a play here too. Dude, this thing's awesome. Dude, close to being off the rails too. This thing's wild. Jeez, dude. All right. Keep your eyes on all those. From Phineas to Jonkler to Karen to Sydney, all that stuff. And I'll say this, be ready as quickly as the meta shifted from cute animals, Moodang and whatever else, Basco, what was the penguin? What was the penguin called, man? That cutesy little animal meta, as quickly as it shifted from that to these AI tokens, look, I think GOAT, big time winner, but there's going to be another meta that shifts in here really quickly. It's probably going to be the cult meta again, like SPX and, the Bitcoin one. When Milady's cult comes out, right, I think that meta really cooks again. Oh, dude, Ronan, how old are your kids, by the way? I think I asked you. I got the shittiest memory. There's probably a Riz. Dude, if that's the only, there's got to be a bigger Riz token, right? If it's just 3 mil, there's got to be a hot Riz token. Dude, if the biggest Riz token is a $3 million market cap, I think it is, dude. I think it is. 10 months old. Hey, this is where, okay. 10 months old. So it starts, man, if we check bubble maps and stuff, if this thing has now built up that community of holders, man, oh man, oh man. Okay, surface level, just that quick peek, it checks a few boxes, doesn't it? Yeah, Riz could be the next Skib. Totally could be. Man, that seems spicy. Dude. Let me bookmark that. Yeah. Okay. There's a few things I like about this. It's so stupid, like the checklist, but you got to check the memes. You got to check how it's like with old NFT stuff, the engagement. You check all that stuff. You check all that stuff, and then it's still a gamble. But if you think they got it, $3 million market cap for Riz. How is that not just like Skib and 50 mil? How do you not have, a 13x? Yeah, there's something here. There's something here. All right, keep that on your radar, guys. I think again, it checks some of those boxes. Pretty good. It's a pretty good one. Maybe, maybe. All right, man. I'm so bummed. I really did think we're going to do the afternoon in the metaverse, but no, tomorrow. Rats meme, the fair launch that spiked Gwei yesterday. Another run on it. Bought some more this morning. Not financial. Let's peek at that. Let's do that, and then we'll shut it down. Rats meme, dude. Well, yeah. I think that's cool. I got no ETH, man. I can't. It's such a process for me right now to go and get in the ETH ecosystem. But like I said to Henry, you have to. Have to do it. Yeah, I can't be on the sidelines for when ETH cooks. You got to get in before it cooks. It's that simple. That looks cool, Gravity. So I hope you eat there. Gravity makes some pretty solid calls on this stuff too. He's been in a few things really early that have cooked, so won't shock me with this one too. Yeah. All right, guys. Hope the day's awesome. Hope you find your way into some profits or some cool early collectibles one way or another. We'll be live 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Afternoon show, The Non-Fungible Idiots, with Henry the Grape, with the great Joe. Man, it should be a fun one.